What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight8610, and today we're going to talk about the fascinating Fiend archetype, which is going to be released in Judgment of the Light. This is kind of a weird archetype we just now are hearing about, and yeah, they remind me a lot of Madolches in a way. They kind of artwork, you know, with like the little girls in the artwork. So yeah, that's what it kind of reminds me of for some reason. But yeah, this is more of an insight archetype, and of course it's an archetype that works with trap hole cards, which is kind of weird. It's pretty cool how that works though. Alright, let's read off all the effects and all the monsters. We're going to talk about all 4 of the cards that were announced. And I'm going to try to pronounce them the best I can. So first off is Aurora, the Fascinating Fiend. I believe that's how it's pronounced, and it is a Earth level 4 monster. It is Insect, which is kind of weird. You don't think of it being an insect card. It has 1,800 attack, 1,000 defense, and here's its effect. This card is unaffected by the effects of Hole and Trap Hole, normal trap cards, except Dark Trap Hole. While this card is face up on the field, you can activate Hole and Trap Hole cards from your hand, except Dark Trap Hole. The activations and effects of normal Trap Hole cards you control cannot be negated. So yeah, this card could be evil. Use it with Trap Hole and stuff from your hand. That's scary enough, you know. And of course, there's Bottomless Trap Hole, Treacherous Trap Hole. I mean, there's so many different versions of these. Yeah, I mean, this archetype I can see being pretty mean and pretty evil to use. So yeah, just being able to activate them from the hand is scary enough, because then you really can't counter it as easy, because, well, first off, you can't, like, MST the ones that are set on the field, or, Heavy Storm, because they're in their hand. So I can see that being just annoying. Also, they can't be negated. So that's another thing about these. So this archetype already is looking a little bit scary, with just the first card being read. Alright, let's go to the second card of the archetype, and I hope I pronounce this right. Kazura, the Fascinating Fiend. This is another level 4 monster. Let's see, it is plant though, which is a little odd, and it's Earth, 800 attack, 2,000 defense. And here's its effect. This card is unaffected by the effects of Hole and Trap Hole normal trap cards, except Dark Trap Hole. When a Hole or Trap Hole normal trap card is activated, except Dark Trap Hole, you can either add one Fascinating monster from your deck to your hand, or special summon one Fascinating monster from your deck. You can only use the effect of Kazura, the Fascinating Fiend, once per turn. These effects are very hard to read, with them keep saying hole in the effect over and over, so it's I'm sorry if I sound like I'm having a hard time reading these, because it's kind of hard to read. So yeah, this is another card, of course. I guess they're all unaffected by the effects of hole cards, except for Dark Trap Hole. What's nice about this one, this is more of a searcher card, so it can help you get the Fascinating Fiend cards you need. So that's pretty cool. I still find it a little bit odd that it's a plant type monster. I'm sure somebody will, say why in the comments. But it seems like most of these are like insect type cards. It would have been cool to kind of keep it as insect, because it just seems weird anyway for these to be insect cards. You look at them, you're like, maybe like fairy or something, being little girls like that. But insect, that's just kind of neat too. I like how they're kind of throwing you off with the different typing on the cards. But yeah, this card is great for, like I said, just basically searching. And yeah, hopefully I pronounced its name right too. I don't know, probably just murdered its name. Alright, here we go with the last monster of the set, and that is Trion, the Fascinating Fiend. It is another level 4 monster. This one is Earth, and this is also Insect. 1,600 attack, 1,200 defense, and here's its effect. This card is unaffected by the effects of Hole and Trap Hole normal trap cards, except Dark Trap Hole. When this card is normal summoned, you can add one Hole or Trap Hole normal trap from your deck to your hand, except Dark Trap Hole. When this card is special summoned, you can target one spell or trap card your opponent controls and destroy it. So yeah, this card, of course, has a nice secondary effect where when it's touch summoned, you can destroy a spell or trap card your opponent controls, because that's kind of some nice extra destruction right there. And also, it will also help you search for more trap hole cards to add to your hand, so you can activate them later, with other effects and stuff. So yeah, that's going to be scary enough. This whole archetype, though, to me, it just seems so weird. It's basically based on an old trap card from back in the day, just being regular trap hole, and now we have a whole archetype based on it. Does anyone else find that weird? And yet, kind of awesome, honestly. I like how they're doing this. It's like basically an archetype based around trap cards with the name Trap Hole in them. And that's really cool. I can't wait to see what these are going to do when these come out. I mean, it could be more of a for fun archetype, or more of a, I guess, troll archetype, too. I can't wait to see, and I hope maybe we'll see more about this archetype in the upcoming packs. The last card that they're going to get, and I can tell this card is going to get some different artwork already. I mean, you just look at the artwork, it's people being eaten by spiders. Of course, I can't wait to see what our TCG artwork is going to be. I have a feeling they're really going to mess with it. Let's see, though. This one is Fascinating Trap Hole. And its effect is when a monster on your opponent's side of the field that was special summoned this turn activates its effect, you can negate that effect, and if you do, you destroy that card. It's kind of a different trap hole type card. I like its effect, though. I like how, whenever an effect activates, you just destroy it. Pretty interesting, a little bit different than the others, because most of the others were more on just summoning the monster and boom, it's gone. Like the old trap hole card, like Bottomless, and a few of the others like that. So yeah, a little bit interesting. I like that. Like I said, the artwork, I have a really good feeling it's going to be changed just because it's them just being my spiders. I guess, being a kid's card game, I don't know if that would go over too well over here in the TCG. But yeah, what do I think about this archetype as a whole so far? I think, and I really hope that they'll get more support in the future. I like this idea, though. I like how they are, based on an old trap card, like I said, and made into an archetype. So I think that's really neat. I hope to see more in the future. Maybe we'll see something like a Mystical Space Typhoon archetype. I don't know. But I really hope that Konami will kind of continue with this kind of idea and improve it further. And yeah, I can't wait to hear what you guys think about this archetype, though. I know a lot of people are going to like the artwork, of course. And I can't wait to see whenever these come out. I can't wait to use them like on DevPro and Dueling Network and stuff and try these out. And I think they're going to be a lot of fun to use. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about this archetype. You think they're going to be awesome? You think they're going to be hard to get over here in the TCG? I don't really think any of these are going to be too high rarity over here in the TCG. Maybe Ultra and Super for a few of the cards, but I don't see any of them being like secret unless we get some kind of exclusive card or something, which could happen actually. So tell me what you guys think, of course. Thanks for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Link in the description if you want to read them for yourself, like if you couldn't understand the effects or you just want to read over the effects yourself. And yeah, that will be on the Yugitube Forums. Be sure to sign up there, and you can also talk about the archetype over there on the forums. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya!